Hey guys, Adam here from the Tint Academy. I'm going to show you a quick little video of how to properly cut a roll down window. Now in our courses we teach two methods. We teach a method where we take the gasket out and a method called a two-stage where we actually keep the gasket in. This way of cutting, I'm going to show you how to cut the window film with keeping the gasket in. Now, first thing we've done, we've done our outside prep, so clean the entire outside of the car, then we've done our inside prep. Now this video is just how to cut and shrink roll down windows. So we're not going to worry about outside prep or inside prep. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray down to a lightness across the entire window and across the actual door panel. I'm going to lay my film out over top. So I'm going to go about an inch overlapped here, an inch overlapped the bottom, and an inch overlapped on the opposite pillar. I'm going to roll that film out, pull it away from the car, and make a little bit of a cut. Now with our window film, we have two factory edges. We have our factory edge here and our factory edge here. Those factory edges always need to be top and bottom. So I'm going to bring my window film over slightly. I'll make sure my bottom factory edge is in line with my bottom gasket. The light spray, and I'm going to put an anchor across here. Now we have 4 total cuts with this window. We have cut 1, cut 2, cut 3, and then cut 4. For my first cut, I'm going to place all my film down. I have nothing out of my knife. Once I get it into position, I'm going to place my knife at 1 click and do a cut right along the bottom. Pull, and pull always the corners of the film. Now this bottom cut here, we do not want any excess film hanging over top. The more excess film you have hanging over top, it's going to draw that slip solution back up into the film. Now, my next cut is always going to be the largest side. So if I'm doing this back window here, my second cut is going to be across here. Since we're doing the front passenger window, my larger side is across here. So I'm going to push all that film across. My knife is 0 clicks out, right in that corner, and then come all the way straight up. And then pull it across. Now my second cut is going to be right up against the smaller pillar. Before we do that, I'm going to lift my film up. I'm going to spray down my window, and I'm going to slide my film over about 1/4 of an inch, or just so we're covering that little rubber piece here. Once I do that, I'm going to anchor out my film. So my next cut, push it all against here, no knife out, and come straight up across. And pull, pull. Now I slid my film over about 1/4 of an inch, and I need to slide it back 1/2 or 1/8. So I'm evenly overlapped on this side and this side. So to do that, I'm going to spray up my film. I personally like working with wet film. Then I'm going to release my anchor by screwing it across. Now I'm going to slide my film over 1/8 of an inch. So before I anchor it in again, I'm going to double check. Am I totally in line here? Am I about 1/8 of an inch overlined here and 1/8 over here? So once I confirm that everything is in line, I'm going to anchor out my entire piece of film. Then I'm going to pull up. Now to get this top cut, I'm going to roll down the window about 3 or 4 clicks. So need the car to be on. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have the entire top window exposed here. So with this top cut, I have about 4 or 5 clicks out of my blade, pulling it straight across, laying it flat on top of the edge, and coming straight up. Now pull. Now the last thing that I need to do is I need to clean up my top edges. So this is not ready to install yet. So I need to clean up this here. We're not going to do this freehand, so pull this up across and across. Then with my index finger, I'm going to round out those top corners. Here. Round out those top corners. I'm just going to follow that line directly across. now that we rounded out all those corners, we're ready to shrink our film. So in the next video, what we're going to do is going to show you how to shrink the window film. You can put it off.